Alrighty. Hello, my friends. Good evening. How are y'all? Let's see who's here. One drunk man. Hello, hello. Man Proton. Hello. Thank you so much for continuing your sub from Mason. ALXPDX. Hello. One drunk man. I promise not to say. Good day, Peaches. Salty Nutted. Hello. How are you? Alhex. Hello, Alex. Codabra. Nuclear Nachos. Hello. Obsidian. Hey. LF Kingdom. Hello, hello. Hope Monday started the week well. How are the etymonics? These are nice. These have been pretty pleasant to use. They have pretty good noise isolation, so it's been pretty nice. Oh, the best American company has come by. Just kidding. Mr. Conoco, hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Bub, hello. Mr. Fro, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 5 months. Barnson, welcome. Waiter Noise, hello. Spicy Chicken Renders, yo, what's up? I thought you were busy this week. I am busy this week. I had a final exam today. I obviously took it and that went fine, I think. Do you manage to grab some TX stabs, Diego? I did not. Nuka, hello. Tornado. Rhinel, good morning. Avo, hello. Mad Max, excited for a Cipher build tonight? Nice. Oh yeah, you're a big fan of 1800 like layouts, right? Typing a Cipher now, it's awesome. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Alright. So shall we get started? Small raid indeed, but welcome everybody. Twitch stole my Prime sub. I don't know why it says not available until January 9th. You must have used it then. It should say, if you go to your subscriptions menu or page, it should say which sub you are using your Prime sub on. Probably. You know me, yeah. I'm only who I am. Hello. How are you? Dave B. Clappin' Cheeks. What a name. How's it going? Chiyomi-san. Hello there. Rip push-ups. Yeah, so no push-ups today. I fell on my wrist and I think I kind of stretched the muscle, so I don't want to overdo it. I wasn't following, so I couldn't type the message. Oh, no worries. You're in for a surprise. Hello. You're in for a surprise. That's such an amazing username. I love it. You're in for a surprise. You guys get it? Too sleepy for class right now? Yeah. Dolphin build when? Dolphin build whenever I figure out switches and all that. Yo, Poner, 23 months. Holy crap. 2 years almost. I should be the one giving you something for 2 years. Holy crap. Big poggers indeed. Yeah, I think Poner is the person who has been subbed the longest. I'm pretty sure. Followed by a few other people. But yeah. One-handed push-ups? Doable. Yeah, it's doable, but I don't want to overdo it. I do have a little bit of a week ahead, so. Alright, let's get started. So here's our switches. Today we have some... yeah, Dashkov should be pretty high up. We don't see Dashkov too often these days, though. I guess they're busy. So these are Deskeys filmed Lilacs. With Lube with 205, and they have 65 grams springs. And we have some C3 stabilizers here. Hope it's not too sore. It's not too bad. It just kind of hurts when I like twist it around a little. Well, it's not too bad. Cloud2717, thank you so much for the 3-month streak. 4 months, thank you so much. Welcome back. Yo, Lightning, can I ask a quick question? I scratched off some of the coating on my PCB, revealing some copper, but it's still working. It should be fine in the long term, right? Yeah, it should be fine. As long as you're not shorting anything there, like, I mean, like, obviously if you connect some other wire and put it there, of course it's going to conduct electricity. So as long as you're not, you know, shorting two things that are different, you should be fine. Yeah, you should be fine. Oh, look, we have a large piece of foam. Similar to the one I have in my own drawer here. Followed by Champ Lemon and Dashkaw. I see. Let's see. Are you ripped from all the push-ups? Far from it. No. No, not ripped at all. Yeah, no. No, I'm not ripped. Alright, we have 2 PCBs, so we only need 1 today. We're only building 1 PCB. Well, I guess we'll just use the plate that's on here. And so today we have a gray Cipher. Pretty nice. Okay, so that's pretty simple. Simple packaging, nice and simple. It's just a keyboard and the PCB and the plate. Nice and easy. It's a very light keyboard. I would say this probably weighs maybe like, I don't know, 2.5 pounds, not even. 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds built probably. I don't know, but it doesn't weigh too much. I think it might weigh like 3 pounds once it's all built up with the PCB and everything. Maybe 3 pounds. But yeah, not very heavy. Diego, you used Ogre recently? Sexy board, you gotta show it more. Yeah. Well, I do have it over there, but I certainly use it every so often. Yeah, I rotate boards often, so I think there's times you might not see it in the rotation because I stream only, you know, a few times a week, but not every day. But I'm rotating boards pretty often, so sometimes the rotation passes by and you don't get to see it. Will you get the X60 V2? As in, like, will I get it for myself? It looks interesting to me, yeah. I do like the aesthetic of the X60 in general because it's nice and simple. But will I get it? I'm not sure. I'm trying to be a bit more frugal these days. So it definitely is a little more... it's a little more difficult to justify more keyboards because I have so many, to be honest with you. Raider Noise, 7 months, thank you so much. Thanks for the sticker and love letter. Oh, you know it. Alright, we have some bump-ons, which I'm just gonna stick on right now. Please put LEDs in? Oh, the indicators, right? I think it has indicators for it. Sure, I think I should have some LEDs over here without having to go into my toolbox. Any thoughts on the Mammoth 75? Oh yeah, I was being told about that board actually. I am not going to be receiving anything or like reviewing it or anything, so I don't know in-person specifics. I can't tell you any in-person specifics about the Mammoth. But if I recall correctly, this is the one that's being run by Uche Studio, and they're the ones who did the Icky, right? The Icky 68. Has a huge knob. So if you're into a huge knob at the top right, might be for you. The layout is a little odd for sure because it basically has like that like the Magic 468 like square cluster on kind of like in the middle instead of like towards the top right. So it might throw you off a little bit at first, but I think it's fine. It's just a function macro cluster. I mean, or like, you know, like a function cluster, you know, like a NAF cluster. So at the end of the day, it's just the 75%. I personally am a little averse to polished backs or PVD because they just scratch easily, a lot of work, you know, to keep it clean and all that. But that said, these guys already have some bit of experience making boards. Also, like the weight is pretty much like a 7V. It's what I'm noticing, right? What I'm seeing here. It's like the back is like the 7V, essentially. Let's see, 1.2 millimeter thick flex cut PCB and multiple layouts. Like I can show you. Like here's the IC, right? So that's what the board looks like. So a huge knob right there, as you can see. And I like the textured mammoth in the back. That's kind of cool. But yeah, the side, look at this. This is like the 7V. This is like identical to 7V. Quite foamy. Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah, I believe it does come with a bunch of foam. Yeah, look, comes with right here. It's $399, and it comes with pour-on gaskets, pour-on dampener, pour-on foam, lots of pour-on, pour-on, and aluminum plate. Anyway, lots of pour-on. So you can expect to be using some foam if you want, but I mean, yeah, if you like knobs, you know, go for it. Why be frugal when you can buy more money? I wish. Mason, do you want to trade me? I'll give you 100, and you can give me back 500. How about that? That'll be great. All right, let's wait. I said I was gonna use the plate here, so I'm just gonna take this out. Mammoth has no ISO, right? I did not check. Who doesn't love a large knob? I don't love. Oh wait, this is. Oh, this uses torque screws. This uses torque screws. Yo, Avo, thank you so much for the 8 months, the resub. Couldn't let Twitch mess up my streak. Oh, I appreciate it though. I'm pour these days. Yeah, I have pour on like the sheets on some of the on some of my boards, like the ones that I think Swag Key sells. I think they have some pour on sheets. I like received a couple of those some time ago, and I just tried it and I kind of like just left them in there. But I think either my Kmac or my Whale has one of those. And then I bought one of those KFE Seon sheets, but I never put it into the case, and I kind of forgot about it. But that's pretty much the only pour on I have aside from like gasket mount boards like Key Cult and stuff. And like the MR65 I built the other day. Wow, that sounds like a great deal. I have to sleep on it. Want to make sure you get your money's worth. Thank you. Appreciate it. Such a considerate businessman here. Alrighty. Wow, this has very prominent alignment pegs, which is kind of nice, I guess. You'll always get the edges right, the seams. It's kind of nice. I love massive, hard, solid knobs, says Mason. I see. It's all preference, my friend. I certainly don't use knobs for pretty much anything, really. So, and also I don't think I will use a board that has a knob on the right because it's just really unnecessary. Very extra for me. If I get a gray board, should I put Wob, Beige, Dolch, or Oblivion? I would say among those, I would prefer Dolch or Oblivion. But if you like Beige or White and Black, because you don't use it somewhere else, they're great options as well. But just, yeah, just be aware, I guess. I personally think gray on gray is kind of nicer. Especially Dolch, I think it's underrated. Dolch on black or like a gray tone board is pretty nice. Or even green, actually. Green goes well on green. I've seen it on red as well. Oh wait, this does not need LEDs. It already has LEDs on it. Oh wait, it's not focusing. Look, it does not have. It does not need extra LEDs for the layers or the lock indicators because it already has them. SMD, pretty nice. So no need to solder or anything there. That's nice. Stop shilling Dolch SMH my head. Who are you calling a bitch, huh? You son of a gun. Takeshibaka. Hello. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much. How are nuclear nachos and nachos with barbecue like the same person today? They're being both very hostile. I should just ban them both. Do it? Okay, let's do a poll, chat. Can we get a poll? Mods, do we time out both nuclear nachos and nachos with barbecue? Options are yes and no. Alright, let's test this out. Oh, timeout. Time out the nachos. Ban? Permaban. Whoa. Wow. Y'all are feeling spicy today. Those indicators could use some light pipes though. I think they'll be fine. I think you should be fine. There are at least 3 nacho containing users that I've seen personally. I've seen nachos with barbecue, I've seen infinite nachos, and I've seen nuclear nachos. Ban everybody with nacho in their name. Fuck them. Damn, y'all are feeling some spice today. Okay, it doesn't look like we have it flashed with VIA, so I think it's flashed with GMK though. Yeah, unanimous, pretty much. All right, see you guys. See you in 5 minutes, I think. Wait, can you do? Yeah. 5 minutes would be what, 300 seconds? Goodbye. See you in 5. It's okay. In 5 minutes, I'll barely be done with anything, so they're not missing out on much. Alright, let's look up for the Cipher hex file. So I'm just gonna do that. And then let's get GMK toolbox on here. Alright. Cipher, cable car. Or actually, westfoxtrot. Does it have a reset button, or do I need to just doesn't look like it has a reset button, does it? I might just have to should probably just use boot magic on this. Yeah. I don't see a reset pins or anything. I think it should be this one. There we go. Where is the blue Artisan display from? The blue Artisan display is from NRD. NRD Nest. NRD space Nest. It's called an NRD Nest, but the makers are they go by NRD Nerd. All right, let's flash that. We freed them? Oh, okay. Is this a personal board? Oh, it's not. Oh, I always forget to mention these days whether it's up for a client or not. I should probably include that. But no, these are client boards for a client. There. Yeah, innerdesigns.co. There you go. Okay, I think it's flashed now. So let's open up V again. Alright, it shows up now. Okay, so I was asked to do standard layout, which means, let's see. So we have regular backspace, yes. Numpads the same. ANSI, yes. Bottom row, I'm gonna be using a 6.25U because that's probably the most standard it gets. Then let's see, I was asked to do layer 1 here, and then right control, shift. That's all good. I'll switch for left control here just because I'm used to it for now. But yeah. Okay, F row, that's fine. We don't have any backlights, so we can remove those. And then I think they asked for no. I think that's it pretty much. Okay. Let's test it out. DN. Nice. All right. Simon TH, hello. Hello, how are you? Oh shoot. Whoops. I accidentally. Oh, hold up. I hurried it up to the bottom row, so just the bottom row now. Okay. I think we're good. Check KB general. What? What do you mean? Why? What KB general? Like mech keys? Or my own Discord server? Let's see. Some shipping talk. What am I missing? Whoa. I see. You got to see it. Nice. That's pretty funny. Yeah, you might want to contact CBB for sure. Brandon, if you're here. Oh my goodness, that's pretty hilarious. Cipher with JIS bottom row would be goated. That would be interesting for sure. Alright, let's see. Stabs. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I need to go get one more. Hold up. I need to go get one more. And then somewhere here, 5. Oh, I see the switch for the reset key. Okay, I see. Wait a sec. Is this longer? Oh no, okay. This is the right one. Okay. This one. Are you trying winging with a Dremel, just saying? That's pretty funny though. Guess it just oh my goodness. Alright, I'm probably gonna need all of these anyway, so just put them out. I didn't notice at first. I mean, I'm sure nobody did until I pointed out. Alright. I mean, Brandon just noticed too, so that's pretty funny though. Alright, let's see. 1 second, guys. I need to get one more stab. I actually have them over there, but just forgot to bring it. Be right back. Alright, and we need one more 2U stab. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Let's actually just put these two together. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Man, so much plastic packaging here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's good. And we need one more. So we just need 2 here. This man soldered before checking he's missing a switch? Okay, that's kind of sad. Oh man, that's unfortunate. I mean, not checking is definitely a mistake, so it's pretty sad. That's just a lot of work. F. F, F, F. Should have seen it. Should have noticed. Because he didn't see it. Alright, I guess I can just use this piece of foam actually today. Alright, let's see. Mr. Huego, 18 months, holy moly. Mr. Huego, have I sent you any stickers yet? If I haven't, do you mind filling out that wait, I think I might have actually. But if you want to get some more, you can always refill out the form to confirm that you do exclamation sticker for it if you would like. I think you did it once, but I'll hit you on the form. Sounds good. Oh yeah, exclamation, yeah. I think it's case sensitive, I think. I guess it is. There it goes, the fire truck and the ambulance probably. Actually no, I think it's just a fire truck. So loud. One thing I do notice about these C3 stabs is that they have really tight clips for the wire. So at least on the clipping side of it, it really holds the wire in there. I mean, they pretty much work the same as the other stabs though. I want to get a Cipher, but left hand numpad temptation? I see. I have to say, I actually don't think I need a left hand numpad. Kind of used to doing right-handed numpad stuff for numpad related like things. I don't know how long it would take me to get used to the left hand numpad experience. I wonder what that would be like. I'm not sure I'm too dexterous with my left hand, so it might take a while to do that. They're a pain to put in sometimes? Oh, you mean the wires? Yeah, I would imagine. A little tight for sure. Oh, what the? Alright. Anyway, hope y'all's Mondays have been good. My Monday was relatively uneventful, although I have to be honest, being sick from the booster shot last week really threw me off, and so my sleep schedule's really off, and I kind of had this bout of unproductivity for a while, for like the weekend pretty much, because I kind of felt like I was still recovering. I actually it was like longer lived as far as exhaustion was concerned, but as far as actual symptoms of, like, you know, kind of like ache or like aching or like, you know, feeling like I had like a flu kind of thing was less pronounced than for the second dose when I had it, but still not pleasant. Sorry, Tuesday, Diego, what are you talking? True, it is Tuesday over there, yeah, but for those of y'all who had a Monday already, then hope your start of the week it's been okay. Mirror or standard numpad if it's southpaw? Ooh, if it's southpaw, probably mirrored, no? Wouldn't you want to mirror it so that the enter remains at the outer edge, so it's easier to hit the enter? Wouldn't that kind of make more sense? I think so, anyway. I feel like for southpaw you probably want it mirrored, kind of like the AE XT. Wait, is it the AE XT? Yeah, I think so. Right? I mean, there's a bunch of southpaw, right? The southpaw full size is kind of cool too. The one by reconsider it, but the problem is the QC on those was not great because of the manufacturing was kind of shoddy. Or I think it was the Anno actually, but yeah, might have been both, but I don't remember. Southpaw goated workboard layout. I see. I don't think I would be used to it right away though. It would take me a little time to get used to that. It's quite spacious, like as in like it. I mean, it's quite space consuming. Like it just takes so much space. So I'd be a little bit concerned about that too. Because my desk is not that large for my work desk. EXT65, thank you. Hex 6B? Is that also like that? I don't know. I don't pay enough attention to all these boards. I certainly don't know too much about the hex boards, actually. Okay, are we back? Oh shoot. One sec. I think the music might be off. Hold up. Let's try on my audio settings. Okay, that should do it. And alright. Nice phone, thank you. It's a Pixel 3a. It's kind of old actually, and not old, but I cracked the screen, so I actually can't even trade it in now. So if I'm upgrading, I need a new phone. Kind of sad. All right. So where was I? Oh yeah. Sorry about that. To explain what happened just now, unfortunately I think my PSU is failing. I don't know what it is. So I've been trying to diagnose the issue. Bottom line is, I think it's the PSU. I filed for an RMA already, so hopefully they get back to me soon, and I can get it replaced. But other than that, I have a UPS, like a power supply and all that. That didn't really help. I've checked all my settings, BIOS, memory, you know, RAM, everything. So if a new PSU doesn't work, it might be a Windows installation problem maybe, and I might have to do that again. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But until then, I get these intermittent restarts, which is really weird and annoying, but it happens even without any load, like without any heavy load on the machine. So I don't know what's going on. Could be anything, but I think it's a PSU. Which PSU do you have? I have a Corsair RMX 850 watt PSU. Is this your new PC? Yeah, I don't even have old PC anymore. A lot of my old PC parts I already sold / gave away. So they're already gone mostly. Like I think I only have like some RAM and a cooler left. I think that's all I have left from that old PC. Everything else I think just went out already. Everything else that I didn't recycle, like reuse. But yeah. But yeah, the PSU should be good enough. Like 850 is more than enough. I'm definitely not even pulling any close to that. My temperatures are good. My idle temps are like 45, 50 maybe, 55 tops. And then when I use the computer, it doesn't really go up a lot. So I do think it's a PSU problem, because it just like you saw, it just kind of goes black. 55C, yeah. That's like on the upper end. Normally it's like 45. Yeah. Well, actually, I don't really know what I'm talking about. That's what I see on the monitor thingy. I use like I have like the Argus monitor thing, and it just says like, oh, CPU temp, or I don't even know which temp. Is it GPU? Actually, I can check right now. Argus monitor right now. Let's see. Press Alt key to continue. Let's see. Core temps are 60, and then GPU temp 47 degrees Celsius right now. So right now I'm at 47 degrees Celsius for the GPU. So it seems fine. And I'm streaming right now, so you know, it's doing some work, I guess. Was it a restart? Yeah, it just restarts. It just goes black and then it restarts. That's all. That's all it does. It's like I don't seem to lose any data. Like you know, Chrome fortunately has a good autosave kind of feature where you can restore your, you know, crashed Windows really easily. But yeah, everything else is kind of normal. So yeah, I don't like see any other issues. It just restarts kind of randomly, and that's it. Yeah. So yeah, I've kind of tried to address the problems like every possible way I know of, and it doesn't seem to do much. So I'm kind of definitely feeling like it's the power supply. I can't think of anything else at this point anyway. It's either that or the CPU. I mean, if it's a CPU, that would be really sad. Like a CPU failure. But I don't think it would be a CPU failure if it just goes black, you know? Like, I think that would be just a hiccup in the power. I feel like that would be the only reason it would really go like that. So. Or it's just a Windows problem, I don't know. I don't know computers too well. Is your boot drive new? Yeah, my boot drive's brand new, pretty much. Yeah, my boot drive's new. Yeah. Actually, let me double check which one I have right now. So let's see, I have a bunch of storage, right? So the boot drive right now is the is the 1 terabyte NVMe solid state drive. That's the boot drive right now, and that one's brand new. That one I bought new because I did not have an NVMe M2 NVMe drive before my new computer, so that's brand new. That I bought from was it from Newegg or was it from Amazon? I don't remember. And then the 860 Evo is, I mean, it was new in box, so I just had it in box, but it's basically new as well. But all the other drives are only being used for storage and, like, you know, media storage and whatnot. So, and like, I guess data and whatnot. But yeah, so kind of weird. That's the only thing I can think of right now. But I hope Corsair actually replies to me soon. Does anyone know the game of the set where all the keys have that slot for light pass-through? What? The name of the set? The name of the set? Huh? 3080? Where? How? What do you mean? Where? How? As in, how did I get it? A friend. So the 3080, I actually got it because a friend won it through the Newegg Shuffle. I was entering Newegg Shuffle. He won, and he had already just gotten one of those EVGA ones. I think he got like the FTW3 one. And so he got the gigabyte one, and so he was like, "Oh, do you need? I know that you needed one," and so I got it from him. Was this friend someone who has had 8 3080s? He has had a lot of graphics cards because he's been getting them for his friends too and whatnot. But I don't know if 3080s though. I think 3080s maybe only just me and him. But he's like bought like 3060s or like 3070s. Actually, this friend of mine is in the keyboard community, so yeah, they're very kind. Corsair has great customer support. That's good news. Domiki Ghost. Oh, I see. Dr. Kill Switch, hola. But I mean, actually finding a GPU these days, if it's not a 3080, it's actually not that hard. 3060, 3070, 3070 Ti, 3090, and 3080 Ti even. I've seen it quite a lot. Like, I've seen them being relatively easier to get. If you just join one of those Discord servers or like one of those places that like kind of ping people or like keep track of links when restocks happen or like things go up, it's actually pretty easy to get a GPU, except for 3080s. 3080s are hard. 3080s are actually hard. Especially because a lot of people are also trying to get like non-low hash rate ones, right? So a lot of people kind of just sitting to get like nice stuff for their mining rigs. Still expensive though. I mean, mine was retail price technically, but it's on the expensive side for retail, yes. Well, as in like the retail price is already expensive. But I mean, if you're expecting to find a card like you know, if you're trying to find a Founders Edition, you can, like that's unrealistic relatively. Like there were the Best Buy restocks for the Nvidia like Founders Edition ones, but those you had to sit out. Like those you had to like camp for them, like at the Best Buy location that you chose or whatever, you know. And you had to go early before all the sculptors, and like all these people like were trying to get theirs right went. And normally like there's not that many 3080s, for example, like FEs, so it's pretty hard to get. Like I know someone who got one because they camped for pretty much almost 2 days. 2 days outside of Best Buy. Almost. It was like a day and a half. Do you think it's worth getting a few PCBs with a hero, at least one each of hot swap and solder? Up to you. Up to you. I think PCBs these days seem to be a little bit easier to source, other than the fact that there is a chip shortage and whatnot, right? But that said, like it's not like these are being discontinued. These are being used for other designs as well. So I would say that you could, but you don't have to. It's never a bad idea though. Like as in like, it's not, you're not wasting your money doing it. Like getting a separate, you know, PCB. You're not wasting your money. It's possible that you might just have a PCB sitting in the drawer for a while though. It doesn't mean it's a waste. It's just there as a backup, right? So how do y'all enter the shuffles? Oh, Garlic. Entering Newegg Shuffle is super easy. Just sign up for the Newegg Shuffle newsletter, and every morning they email you. They email you every morning, and you just enter. You have to enter before. Is it? Oh, I guess for PST it's like 8 AM. Is it? I don't know. I forget what the time for Newegg Shuffles is. I already forgot. I think it was 8 AM PST, and it's only open for like an hour. So you have to enter during that period. You just select basically whatever is available in that day's Newegg Shuffle. It happens every single day, and then you just wait until you enter, right? And then on that day's afternoon, they send out winners notifications that they won, or they actually send out losers notifications that they also didn't win. So pretty easy. It's like a sign up and forget. But the chances are pretty slim because obviously there's so many people, you know, in the US signing up for them. Is Newegg still bundling GPUs in the shuffle with other stuff you probably don't want? Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. That's not gonna change though. There's no reason for them to change it. Zero reason, right? Especially when people are still buying them out, right? Like there's no leftover stock each day, so for them it's a no-brainer, you know. There's no reason why they would change that. So yeah. I've seen people camping Wellington wind and rain for sneakers, peaches. Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, people camp out for stuff all the time, right? I mean, there was only been maybe 2 times on that I camped out for stuff. I once camped out for concert tickets back in Mexico City. But Mexico City is not that cold, so it was fine, and it's not too hot either, so probably fine. And then the other time I camped out for stuff was when I went to the new Nintendo 3DS XL release with the Majora's Mask version when that first happened, and that was like I camped out outside of Nintendo World, like the New York Nintendo store. Back then, yeah. But yeah, camped outside of Nintendo store, New York, back then, and that was a really cold day. It was actually like minus, like if you say it in Celsius, it was probably like minus anywhere from -5 to like -12 Celsius, and then like in Fahrenheit, that's like what? Is that like teens in Fahrenheit? I don't know. There's like a lot of wind. It was really freezing that day. We went out at like, I think I went out at like, the release was at midnight, and I think I went out around like 5:30 a.m. and then I was there the whole day. Nothing can beat Duke undergrads camping out for basketball tickets with that bell ringing. Wind and rain in Wellington, New Zealand is no jokes. The cold pierced through his soul. Oh my goodness. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's only so much that your clothes can actually support. Even in like, you know, polar blizzard-like conditions. It's tough. It's tough. I don't understand people who do it though. For me, it's not worth the time. The time I did it that day, it was only because for that new Nintendo 3DS thing was because there was a friend of mine who was there to company, and like it was not just, you know, it was like both for him and myself. Like we both went together to actually like accompany each other to for this event, right? But it was fun. It was fun actually. It was actually not bad. I had a lot of fun. But that said, it was still pretty miserable because it was so cold outside. So cold outside. That was a while ago now that I think about it. Almost like 6 years ago. Longer now. But yeah, camping for stuff though, like camping out for items for purchase, like waste of time. I would rather pay the premium at this point in my life. Much rather pay the premium. Just equate the amount of time lost to dollars, and then pay that much more. So let's say minimum wage, or not minimum wage, but like average wage for like a skilled worker, let's say it's anywhere between $15 and $20 times however many hours. Let's say it's 12 hours or something. So that's what, between $240. I mean, what was that? 15.10. So like, you know, basically between like $200 and $250 plus, maybe. You know, just pay the premium. The most I would do is waking up at 4 a.m. every night for 2 weeks to join a raffle for CYSM until you got a Kiwi. Oh, I see. Wow, that's a lot of work. I can't bother. Honestly, I hate short window raffle because of that. I mean, yeah, short window raffles are pretty rough, just in general. Like it's I would rather just have decreased chances and, you know, enter long window raffles and lose. It's fine. I don't feel bad because it didn't take that much effort to enter. But for short window or first come first serve kind of stuff, like, you know, anything that has like a limited window, like very very short window, flash sales, things like that, it's always rough. But yeah, Garlic, if you're gonna enter the New York Shuffle, just enter mindlessly every day until you get something, you know? Like, it's chances are very slim, but if you happen to win, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. But yeah, just make sure that it's something that you would actually pay for if you do hit, because otherwise you're kind of wasting your time. Because yeah, to be fair, some of those bundles are not that good. It's only if you need them. Gift cards are so messy to use. Yeah, gift cards are pretty annoying for sure. Gift cards are definitely always annoying to use. I mean, that's why they exist in a way. It's like they're cumbersome. Like it helps the store because for them it's money that comes in, and normally it's gift cards dedicated to certain places, so it's basically more money. Forces people to buy, to use the gift card somehow. It's not like you can just easily cash it in. So yeah, it's like if you're gonna cash it in to somebody else, you have to incentivize them somehow. It's tough, but that's how gift cards get you though. Brand did something to plate? I haven't seen. I'll check. Giga Robo, hello. How are you doing tonight, Diego? I'm doing okay. How are you? Do we know each other, Giga Robo? I see that it's your first time here, but maybe you just read the name on the panel. But hello. Welcome. After 30 minutes, I managed to add gift card money to my Amazon. Oh, I mean, gift card for Amazon is pretty easy because you just add it to your balance, right? Pretty easy. For other stuff, it's a little different. Like some stores are very particular about their gift card redemption. I just subbed this month. Been enjoying your content for a while. Oh, I see. Oh, well, welcome and thank you so much for the sub. You know, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you've been enjoying the content. You ever gonna do a stream where you learn about your research? No, probably not. Yeah, no, probably not. Unless you know me in real life, I think it's something I would rather keep to myself. I can tell you about it maybe after I'm done with my program, when the stakes are low. Puff MTD 123. Hello. Thank you so much for the sub. 2 months. Welcome back. Alright. I think we have all our stabs now, which is good. Let's see how they do. Do another stream on the Discord, but this time it's just you doing research. No, I'm not gonna do that either. I probably should use washers here. Any research stealers? It's not even about that. I think it's just a little too personal, and it's also kind of I mean, it's like an easy way to be doxxed, and it's also like, you know, it's not like it's final, like it's not like it's already done. You know what I mean? So there's like stakes. There's like stakes and conflicts of interest that I need to consider. Like, it's just it just doesn't make sense for me to do that in front of the public without like having anything that's like already published or anything like that. So yeah, it wouldn't make sense for many reasons, but those are a few. Doesn't mean I need to do it publicly though, like openly. I mean, of course people know who I am. Well, my point is there are people beyond me who's, you know, who should be involved in that conversation, so it wouldn't make sense to me. for many reasons. Why washers on some screws and not on others? So because on some of the positions where these screws go, there's nothing for them to. There's basically nothing from, you know. I don't need to insulate them from anything. Like there's no other metallic pads that they're going to touch. So there's nothing for them to short, right? Like electrically. Whereas in some positions there are pads nearby, like near the screw holes. So there, you want to use washers just in case. You're just playing it safe, basically. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I think this is the right position, but I'm not sure, so we'll see. Might end up switching it over. Tonight in keyboards when? Oh goodness. I mean, y'all can bring up topics that you guys want to talk about. It doesn't mean I can't talk about these things. Okay, looks like I picked the wrong stabilizer position. I think I actually don't remember which one should be the correct one. Wait, hold up. It's probably going to be the one over by one. GB reviews? Everybody does GB reviews. I'm not gonna do GB reviews. I mean, you guys can talk about GBs if you want, and I can go over them. I'm not gonna do dedicated GB reviews though, where I need to prep a list of GBs to go over. I don't have time for that. I just don't. I just can't afford to have time for all that. I can talk about it during the stream. Well, I mean, there's a lot of lulls during the stream where like we can talk about things. Like you guys are just not asking the questions. So I am not answering anything because there's nothing, you know, there's nothing that's being asked. You guys bring the questions. GB reviews are getting saturated. I mean, there's just a lot of people doing them. Yes, well, there's quite a lot of people doing them. There's no need for me to do it. Need an update on the happenings of ISO and fuck. That skit was so good. Yeah, keywords tonight was pretty fun. That was a fun time. Artisan Museum walkthrough when? Probably not anytime soon. Not to mention, it's not like... Yeah. I personally find collecting kind of to be a personal thing, so... I don't think I need to walk through everything. I don't see the need. I share them in pictures though. They're all in pictures somewhere, you know. Like I post them in a lot of places. My own photos, Keycap, you know, Reddit, Discord. A lot of places. Come out to meetups maybe. Workout guide? I have zero right to give a workout guide because I actually don't work out regularly to give a workout guide. I am a scrub basically, so I cannot give you workout guides because I don't know how to work out properly as you would think I do. I don't. I simply don't. Do people actually like GB reviews? Apparently some people do. Some people just tune in super regularly. Super regularly. I personally can't. I can't tune in for a whole ICGB review thing because I just don't have interest in all of them. So it's hard for me to sit there and just watch the whole time. It's really hard. It's like sitting through, you know, it's like sitting through, let's say you have a favorite TV show, but it's like sitting through one of the shows that doesn't really interest you, and then you just have to sit through the whole thing. It's just one of like that, something like that, you know. Where it's like, you know, it's like commercials. It's the same thing. It's like, you know, there's certain things that don't interest you. Did you upgrade your PC recently? Yeah, my PC was built this past October, after my subathon in late September, late August, I think. That's why you only watch Black Salmons where he yells at everything. It's much more entertaining. So I actually don't find them entertaining, but you know, that's just me. It's like doing that also, it's kind of like, for me, it's just like, okay. It's like, cool. So edgy, nice. It's like, that's fun. It's like, alright, cool. Conversation starter, is a hot dog a sandwich? Is that taco a sandwich? Are you talking about cube rule? Because the answer to that, you just check out cuberule.com and you'll have some triggering answers to that question. But I would say a hot dog, a hot dog is, yeah, I guess it's a sandwich, because it puts something between, it's not necessarily two slices of bread, but it's basically engulfed by bread. And then taco, I think taco necessitates a tortilla, so it's not a tortilla, so that's why it's not a taco. And a taco is not a sandwich either, because a taco is not bread. Like a tortilla is not bread. So taco immediately gets separated by the tortilla itself. So I would say that's why it's not. Is a hot dog a sub? If a hot dog is a sandwich and sub is supposed to be a word for sandwich, then yes. If you don't define it that way, then no. Should be pretty simple. It all depends on how you define your own vocabulary. It's like people who call subs hoagies. There's words for, like, there's like hero. All right, there's a lot of different words for sandwich slash sub slash whatever, and it's interesting. Is Ratatouille a mecha anime? I wish. That would be fun. That would be super fun. Once in a while, I just scroll through Keycap Blender and click on the ones I'm interested in. Yeah, I do the same thing, basically, for that. For group buys. Pop-Tarts are raviolis. Interesting take. I actually didn't hear that one before. Pop-Tarts are raviolis. How is a Pop-Tart a ravioli though, actually? Because it's like, it's not a pocket, right? Like, Pop-Tarts are supposed to be a pocket of something, but I mean, like, raviolis are like a pocket of, like, you know, whatever's contained in the ravioli. But I don't really know how that works in the Pop-Tarts, so I actually don't see that yet. The jelly jam between the crust? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I see. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe? I consider Pop-Tarts more like bread, so it's not like pasta. Killer AC, hello. Ratatouille is a mecha anime, the rat piloting the human mech. Or is it like Attack on Titan? Oh my god. I still haven't watched the last season of Attack on Titan. I've been waiting to binge it all. Don't watch the live action movies? I never watch live action. Live action sucks, just in general. I never like live. I've tried so many times with live action, never liked any of them. Any of the live action movies I've watched, I haven't liked any single one of them. None of them. Are we shitting on live action Bebop? I didn't talk about it specifically, but I'll shit on live action in general. Live action in general kind of sucks. Like, for me, it kind of just taints the original source. I might as well rewatch the original than watch a live action. Heck, I would rather go read light novels or like manga rather than waste my time watching a live action of something that's probably not gonna be too good. How about Marvel? Marvel's based on comics, right? The problem with comics is that the problem with Marvel, or like the difference with Marvel, is that most people actually have not. So like I actually have gotten more exposed to a lot of shows. Like I normally read the source first and then watch movies or whatever, adaptations, series or whatever. And then but for Marvel, I've read some of the comics, but they deviate quite a bit from the comics too. So like in the case of the Marvel cinematic universe, it's not, the adaptation's not quite the same as whatever the source material is. And so they kind of diverge quite a bit there. And not to mention, I would say most people actually have not ever read any source material at all. Like the comics. So I think this one's fine. So it's hard to say. Marvel takes creative liberties to alter the character storylines to fit the film media? For sure, they do. But you see, so it's interesting. So at least then, like, well, at least like in Eastern media, like manhwa or webtoons or manga or light novels, web novels and light novels. The thing is, a lot of those also have original like illustrations, and then like when the anime is made from them, like actual animated movies, films, or TV shows are made, they use those illustrations and they are pretty closely adapted from them, which makes them kind of look like a direct stem from the original material, which, yeah, I mean, it's actually in fact done alongside the direction from the original author. But in Marvel, the directors are not the same authors of the comics either. And so they, of course, will take their creative liberties to alter the original source. And also because it's not like there are some Marvel-based cartoons, right? Like TV shows / movies / whatever. Like cartoon-based, like similar to the comic style of illustrating that world, instead of making it look like real human beings, you know. So I think that it's like a different jump. It's like a different kind of jump. But I'll say I'm a little bit more of a... I actually don't follow Western media as much anyway, so I personally am not very invested. I pretty much don't watch Western TV / movies as much anymore. Okay, that sounds good. Alright, so today we're actually gonna be using a set of GMK Dracula. That's what I was sent to use. So I need the numpad keys from this because I need to test the numpad stuff. But yeah, if you ask me what kind of media do I consume these days, I will be honest with you. I pretty much only watch anime. I started reading the Mushoku Tensei light novel just recently. I read books. I read like light novels, manga, and watch anime, and that's pretty much it. I barely watch TV, I barely watch like Netflix or anything like that. I only watch it if people like highly recommend it, then I'll be like, oh, like, they're like, oh, do you watch Kingdom? I'm like, no. And I'm like, okay, I'll go watch it, you know? Or like yeah, there was a time I like watched like all of like Arrested Development and like, you know, whatever. You know, all these different shows, right? Community, The Office, blah, 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 right? But I feel like I don't seek it out anymore on my own volition. I pretty much only watch it when people just tell me to. When people are like, oh, you better watch it, like it's so good. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll check it out when I have time. But on my own, like when I'm just like in front of the TV, in front of my computer, and I go on like, you know, I go on the internet to like look for stuff to entertain myself with, I don't seek out from Western TV anymore at all. Like I just don't even look for it anymore. It's kind of weird, but I guess I'm just a weeb and I just don't seek it out at all. Like it just kind of like movies I'll go watch because I love watching movies. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I just don't seek it out. Do you own a TV? I don't actually. I don't own a TV. I pretty much consume everything on my computer. So I think that's another reason why. I also, when I was growing up, it's not like we had like the latest and the best like cable TV, so that's another reason. So I never like was up to date with things all the time. Movies also, I always watch them later, kind of like not like never at the premieres. I always watch them like maybe like weeks later and so on. So I was never like, I've never in my life in general, like I've never been like, oh, always up to date with something. I was always kind of like late to the party. So I think that also contributed to how I consume media. You better watch Link Click, it's so good. Yeah, I do have it in my watch list, Mason. I actually do plan to watch that. Yo, Baby Rage, what's up? Have you tried TX tabs? No, dude. I don't have any TX tabs. I missed out on the drop. I didn't get any. I did not get any TX tabs. So I haven't tried them yet. Maybe next restock or whatever. I'll try them out. But yeah, not yet. Not yet. Not quite. I heard there will be a holiday adaptation of Crash Landing on You. Oh, interesting. And at the same time, adaptation of K-dramas. I don't know what to expect. Is it gonna be like a westernized adaptation though? You know, like is it gonna be like white people and stuff? Like no offense, but like it'll change how I see it. Like. You know what I mean? It'll definitely change my view on it though. Otherwise, why would you adapt if you're gonna use Asian actors? Okay, true, I guess. But you know, who knows? Maybe they just wanted to do it their own way. So, I don't know. Maybe they just saw different people, different casts on it. I don't know. It's kind of weird though. Western version of Hachiko and Old Boy. I mean, like, Old Boy is such a good movie. How can you watch anything different from like the original Old Boy? It's like, oh, dude, so violent, but so good. It's also to do with, like, you know, the cast. So it's hard to beat that stuff, man. When you know something's really good, and you know you can owe it to the cast as well and the direction at the time, it's hard to see it differently until I guess you are forced to somehow consume the alternate media. I guess that's the only way. You have to be forced to consume this alternate content, and then you're like, you know, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty nice. I'm waiting for the American remake before I give Squid Games a chance. Oh boy. I saw Western Hachiko when I was a kid. I don't even remember Hachiko too well. So it's like, yeah. But Crash Landing on You works so well because of the conflict between North and South Korea. Yeah. Like, that's the kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna stage it? How are you gonna stage how would you stage that kind of more complex dynamic that is also, like, embedded within the political setting of that, like, particular, you know, like, literary setup, right? Like, it's just, you're kind of defying the whole premise when there's, like, context clues that kind of just, like, take it to the next level. And that's only due to the fact that it was produced in a particular place by particular people, has, like, you know, all these elements mixed into it, and it's only gonna be affected by that, like, by that. And then once you take that out, it's like gone. Like, the magic is gone. How do you adapt that kind of stuff? Did the stream die again? No. Is it just me? I think it's just you. Oh well, I guess he maybe couldn't hear it. Just watch Mr. Beast's version. This is a cool bird, Blackbird clone. Yeah, so it's basically Blackbird without the middle, like, 2 keys. Yeah. So it's 1800 compact without the middle part. Or actually, no, not even. It's function roll is 1800 compact without the middle portion. The Kona adaptation. Yeah, function roll is 1800. Pretty much. It's actually the accurate terminology, probably. Yeah. It's a lovely layout, though, for sure. I do agree with that. I think it's one of the nicer layouts. For somebody who you might want to use anything remotely close to full size, but maybe with some amount of space saving. I think this is a really good layout. I mean, 1800 is still pretty close to full size in like actual dimensions. So this is probably the better one in that regard. That's genius. The middle two are a little weird aesthetically. Yeah, I mean, they're only the middle two, like on the Blackbird, are only there because like they wanted like a duck, I guess, wanted to preserve some of those navigation keys, like page up, page down, or insert delete kind of things. But I feel like other than that, you might as well just leave it out. Do it this way. Yeah, I haven't built this board before. I've seen it, but I haven't built it before. Pretty excited actually to try it out, but it's nice. It's a nice layout. All right, let me measure out the mods here because sometimes I get confused. Yeah, I clearly did this wrong. Okay. This design is so much more practical than TKL. Oh yeah, as far as how pragmatic this layout would be, this is the way to go about it. I do agree. I do agree with that. Is that OG Yeti on your escape jelly? I know. I finally got one, and so yeah, I managed to get it from someone else who won. So I didn't win it originally, but yeah, took a while, but finally got one. Very happy about it. You're looking cute today. Thank you, Kanekunchi. Afro is just a glorified Artisan Section 2021 TBH. I guess so. I guess so. Alrighty. Ugh. Hello, Kuri. Oh, Kuri Neon. Hello, hello. How are you? Is this Kuri from the Key Cult server, Kuri? Yes, sir. Hello. How are you, buddy? My wrist definitely hurts a little bit today. What have I missed? Let's see. Red PCBs give me nostalgia. Is it because of like duck PCBs and stuff? Because they're like red, like the old ones. And also like, I guess old Korean boards, a lot of them had red PCBs. And nobody really makes red as much? Yeah, I mean, I've seen Mr. Heinebush and Wilba make red PCBs every so often. Actually, they really like red. they do like to use red a lot. But, definitely, there's a lot of other stuff. You know, there's also green and black a lot of the time. Some blue every so often. And on the rare occasion, you'll see something like yellow or purple, which is even more odd. Yeah, I would say red, black, green, probably the most common three colors of PCBs that I've seen. Alright. Yellow is an odd color for a PCB? Oh yeah. I like yellow though. I actually really like yellow colored PCBs. They look so cool, in my opinion. White looks a bit dirty after solder. Oh yeah, I don't like white. White actually I think looks really dirty, especially like once the flux, you see the burnt flux on there. If you don't clean it up, it looks super bad. It looks super dirty. It looks super nasty. I don't like white PCBs. I actually don't like black as much either, because like a lot of the matte black like PCBs also, like after the the flux burns and stuff, it looks really nasty on there. And like with, you know, like lube stabilizers and stuff, you can see all the fingerprints and kind of greasy sort of like touch there, and like you definitely have to clean it up a bit more. But I mean, black is understated, and it's nice because it kind of also, like, you know, blends into the case, which I guess is understandable too. There's a yellow translucent PCB on Instagram for the Space 65 V3. Huh, interesting. That's cool. That's cool. Translucent, so no ground plane or something. Anyway, let's talk about sponsors, shall we, really quick. Let's just go over a few quick items. So I know that this week we have several group buys ending, which I'm gonna just open up Keycap Blender just to make sure I don't miss any of them. Or yeah, either is fine. All right. But yeah, so let's just go over the different vendors though. I'll mention different group buys as we go. So first we have Canon Keys. Check out Canon Keys, my friends. They have two new switches over there. They have the SP Star Sacramentos, which are basically they're linear switches with nylon tops and nylon bottoms, palm stem, so kind of similar to like Chariot switch. But yeah, 62 gram, no factory lube, so kind of nice if you want to lube them yourself. You know, they are probably very smooth. SP Star switches are known to be pretty smooth. But SP Star Sacramento switches finally on Canon Keys now. I think they sell them in packs of 70, 90, and 110. I don't know how much it was per switch, but it says it's like about $41 for 70 switches, so you can do the math. So it sounds like it's like almost 60 cents a switch-ish. But yeah, we have SP Star Sacramentos now on Canon Keys. We also have the Uche Studio Onion switch. Interesting name. But they basically have this box-like stem, and they're also linear switches, 62 gram weight, with a bit of factory lube, it appears, and they have polycarbonate tops and nylon bottoms. But another variant of they're like Kale style, sort of like similar to like box switches, but they have a full travel length and all that stuff, so you can check it out as well. And I hate my internet. Oh, sorry to hear, buddy. Which are really trying to justify Kale clips on their switches? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that's the case. I mean, it's just a manufacturing thing, most likely. But I don't know. I kind of prefer regular clasp style, like the MX clasp style. I prefer it more to the Kale ones, because the Kale ones are actually kind of annoying to open up, to be honest with you. I personally don't like them as much. But anyway, so Canon Keys right now has a bunch of different new products. They have GMK Trash Friends, new key set on group buy for this month. They have in-stock PVT sets, among them nice PVT sets. There's nice PVT below. They have a few, they have some units on that. They recently brought wrist rest into their inventory. There's nice PVT British Racing Green, if you haven't seen that. That came out I think a couple weeks back. And I believe this week, is it this week? It's either this week or next. We have GMK. Oh no, yeah, it is this week. In 2 days, we have GMK Villanelle, which is this burgundy sort of tone set with pink, very light pink legends. GMK Villanelle is ending for group buy this 15th. So on the 15th is the last day for the group buy. So this Wednesday basically is the last day for it. So don't forget to check that out on Canon Keys. Yeah. Get your health insurance and get in the group buy on the 15th. Yeah. Yeah, just don't forget to check. You know, we tried to call you for your car's extended warranty. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Anyway. Next up, we have CBB Planet. I actually ordered some new plates from CBB Planet today. So I actually am having some 356 mini plates made for myself. Just had them drawn out and just sent out the files to get prototyped. So you can get custom plates from cbbplanet.com. They also plan to bring other stock like the little screw trays that I have here that are magnetized, or you can also have a wooden bottom for them if you like that instead. But they plan to bring those more of those in stock later on, in different colors as well. There's also going to be more desk pads and so on. But yeah, CB Planet offers, what's particularly unique about CB Planet is that they offer a custom switch plate manufacturing service, with which you can purchase one-off plates. If you just submit your plate file, you can get one-off plates even, made out of different materials, either full or half, plate. You can do that if you submit, either file. And then, yeah, you can get them in ultra high molecular weight polyethylene, POM, FR4, aluminum, polycarbonate with different frosting levels. So a variety of materials available for you to make plates in. So if you have been planning on making, getting a new kind of typing experience out of your keyboard that's been years old now, maybe you could get a new custom plate made for yourself and try it out and see how it changes your experience. But yeah, CB Planet, the affiliate link that I have, or if you apply the promo code Lightning on discount on checkout, sorry, it'll give you a 5% discount on any order, so you can get 5% off from ordering from cbplanet.com. Tell CB to restock them. I mean, she's working on it. So yeah, CB is working on restocking the trays, so no worries about that. All right. Next up, we have Kinetic Labs. kineticlabs.store/lightning, where you can purchase in-stock PVT sets, switches, desk pads, other kinds of accessories from Lube, like Carbon GS1 and GS2. There's also switch and keycap containers where you can use for storage. An assortment of little goodies that you can purchase from Kinetic Labs. Check out kineticlabs.store/lightning for all your keyboard related needs. Next we have Novel Keys, novelkeys.com. You can use the promo code BOLT for any in-stock items. Get 5% off from Novel Keys for any accessories, any in-stock switches, stabilizers, whatever you want, you name it. There's desk pads, of course, and other goodies like enamel pins of Gatoron and so on and so forth. On Novel Keys, of course, we currently have the pre-order for GMK Olive Round 2. GMK Olive Round 2 comes in 2 different base kits. And the base kits are only $99 US, and it includes a numpad in the base kit, which is pretty impressive. But of course, they've had to make some compromises to be able to achieve this price. However, it is a very, very comprehensive base kit for only $99 US, plus shipping and tax, of course. And there are, of course, child kits for all that. So you can check out GMK Olive, currently on pre-order. Next we have OmniType. Check out OmniType. On OmniType right now we have we have the Keep Town posters for one. So if you haven't pre-ordered your Keep Town poster, it's currently $20 over at omnitype.com. Dracula 2 just ended not long ago, and if you haven't seen the recent news that OmniType acquired the Heavy Grail plate mold from Mr. Ryan Norbauer, because Mr. Ryan Norbauer is retiring from the Topri aftermarket scene. They have transferred ownership of the Heavy Grail plate molding equipment over to OmniType, so perhaps we'll see electrocapacitive accessories and keyboard related stuff through OmniType. So yeah, I guess stay tuned for more news on that soon. And yeah, speaking of heavy grail, currently Norbauer does have a pre-order for the polycarbonate made heavy grails, and I think there are going to be some extras of the aluminum ones in 2022, but this is going to be the last batch of heavy grail from Norbauer. You won't see them anymore from them after those last few batches go out. So yeah, just wanted to give people a heads up, even though, you know, not necessarily sponsor the channel or anything like that, but I do appreciate and respect Norbauer's hard work in the Toper aftermarket scene, because it's honestly been pretty impressive to see it develop through his sole efforts. Of course, there's efforts from other people as well who have made aftermarket cases like Noxery and so on. And of course, there's like Deskeys and whatnot. Diego, have you tried Type S HKB? Any thoughts? Oh, pretty good. I mean, Type S HKB is basically going to be a regular HKB with silenced rings, like silence rings on the sliders. So pretty much just a slightly more quiet, slightly quieter experience on Toper. That's pretty much the only difference for Type S from the baseline HKB. Anyway, next up we have Prime Keyboards, primekb.com/lightning, where you can currently purchase the Simpler 60 keyboard, and you can also purchase switches and accessories like TTC switches, Mil-Max sockets, and I also source my stabilizers for the most part from Prime Keyboards, primekb.com. I get my Durox stabs and Cherry stabs from there. They also have, of course, gold springs and other kinds of keyboard accessories that you might imagine, like stem holders for if you need to lube switches and you need to hold the stem because you can't with your hands. Deskeys switch films and so on over on Prime Keyboards as well. Project Keyboard is next. We only have currently just whatever remains for pre-orders for Astra Light and Pingsu and Dolch R5, which should ship in January. But yeah, currently Project Keyboard doesn't have any particular group buys going on, so we can probably move on from that. And then we have Salvin. Salvin currently is running GMK Night Runner along with Space Cables. So Space Cables is the US or North American vendor for Night Runner Round 2, GMK Night Runner Round 2, but Salvin is an EU vendor for that. So you can check out Night Runner on either store depending on your region. Salvin, of course, also carries some switches, some of the Auralite and Amethyst switches, some desk pads, as well as apparel like socks and sweaters and t-shirts, which I personally really like. And if you're in Europe, you can also get the Duroc V2 stabs from them. There should be also some leftover Wilbitech graphite PCBs that recently got restocked. I believe the 60%, 65%, and TKL, and even 65% hot swap graphite PCBs are available for your key cult, or you know, you might need a PCB for your thermal or whatever it might be. They're available on Salvin's store. And finally, Space Cables, as I said, desk pads, and currently GMK Relegendables. Actually, GMK Relegendables ends this week. So GMK Relegendables comes in black, white, dark gray, which is N9 or the Dolch modifier color. There's also beige Relegendables of both types. So GMK Relegendables Plus, currently available on spaceholdings.net. And they also have front printed ones. They also have a metallic keycap collaboration from Hebe, which looks absolutely gorgeous. It actually is a two-part construction for this keycap. It's basically like a Relegendable blank, but the top is actually a piece of polished, I believe it's going to be polished brass. Oh no, removable aluminum top. So it's black and then anodized black bottom and then removable aluminum top. Pretty cool. Pretty cool CNC milled metallic keycap from Hebe. Which is currently being run alongside GMK Relegendables. But yeah, pretty nice. Do check that out as well. But that ends this week. It ends on the 17th at midnight. Let's see. Do you prefer that over the regular, the Type S? I personally don't care between Type S and regular. I mean, if you have a regular, you can just always buy silencing rings and apply those yourself when you open it up. But if you are going to purchase a silenced HHKB anyway, you might as well go with the Type S. Like, why not? Right off the get-go. And it'll be a nice stock Toper experience too. But I think it wouldn't be, you know, either way, you know, whether you go Type S or not Type S is fine. Both are pretty good. It just depends on what you want. Regular is just a little louder. Yeah. Good Bal, hello. How are the Lilac tactile switches? Lilac tactiles, are they basically T1s? I guess they are similar, perhaps? I mean, they do have a tactile bump right at the top. So, I would say T1s might feel a little harsher than these, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, also I just realized, kind of weird, but the indicator control for, looks like the Cyphers via hex file doesn't have indicator support. I might just look at the code later and see if I can re-flash it with the indicators working. I'll do that after the stream probably, though. Right now I think it's just whatever. But it's easily should be solvable afterwards. All right, PCB is working, which is great. Scrammy, hello. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired, but doing okay. It's just been a busy week. Busy start to the week already, but yeah, doing all right. You can get snow caps on Type S right now? How can you get snow caps? I would love to have snow caps too, but who all hoped on the snow version? Oh, hot? I did not. I would have loved to, but I have a lot of HKBs, so I didn't feel like I needed it. I think that was the thing. Good night and good luck with finals. Thank you so much, One Drunk Man. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. Oh, Mr. Space Cables, hello. How are you? How's your work day today? 10 months. Thank you so much for the sub. Wait, this is not my piece of phone. I forgot. All right, let's. Where's my wear screwdriver? Oh, here it is. All right. So, I have so many HKBs. I have a lot of HKBs. I personally do have a lot of HKBs. I should not purchase more HKBs, honestly. As it is. Sell the yellow to me and offload? No. It's basically my peak Taupe collection. I think I'm like I'm at the right spot. No more, no less. No more, no less. Yo, Mr. J, I started watching Mushoku Tensei. Still on season 1. Oh boy. You're in for a ride, my friend. It's so good. It is so good. You should. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Season 2 is about to end. It ends next week. I mean, not season 2, but season 1. Season 1 for second core ends next week. But it's been a fun watch, and I'm starting to read the light novel. So good. How about yours? Today was okay. I had an exam today and just some work to do, but today was fine. Honestly, one thing I need to fix in my life right now is my sleep schedule. My sleep schedule's been completely out of whack. So yeah. He didn't even read the whole sentence? What do you mean? I said sell the yellow one to me and offload. Yeah, which is not what I'm gonna do. I hired someone for the summer and fall, forced them to use a hybrid Type S and ruin them forever. So good. I love it though. Did they get used to it quickly? Like, have they gotten used to it now? Like, do they love it, or well, like, what was their reaction to it? Oh, I mean the no was so quick. Oh, I mean, cause I just read it and I was like, well, no, I'm not gonna sell it. I like this board. It's like light and has these very, very thin bezels, which I actually do like. I like how it looks. It's just nice and thin, like kind of like nice and thin and slim sort of profile here going on. It looks very nice. It's like, it's just, yeah, it's just the right, I think it's just the right balance. And I personally don't think that any board needs to be heavy. Don't really correlate heavy, like heft and quality. That's not always true. They got used to it, but they said they kept using other keywords wrong. So switching from like regular backspace to like split and like also control, I think that would throw me off for sure. But I mean, I already have all my keywords programmed so that whatever I use, either is caps as control and split backspace and regular backspace, I'm okay with. I get used to it after maybe like a minute of making mistakes, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm okay after that. Last few episodes of Mushoku Tensei have been mind-blowing. Oh my god, Noodle Noob. I don't want to spoil it for anybody else, but oh my god, crazy. So yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be. I actually started to read my. I have my Kindle over there, so I started reading the light novels. So I started reading the light novel from the first volume. So I'm gonna be a cultured man and just read up on the actual source material. But it's been quite the ride. Mostly Mac users, so control not so bad switching between boards. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I know some people who put command on there. Do you know that? It's kind of interesting. Oh, like most people are used to putting command right here next to a spacebar. I mean, myself included for Mac. So we have GMK Dracula, but we also actually have the Nightmode today, and they sent out the Nightmode, and we haven't seen Nightmode mods on stream before, so I was thinking of using these. You guys agree? Alright, let's see. Alright, let's get the Nightmode caps first though, because I think I'm gonna get confused. Like what to grab and what not to. Alright, so numpad. Backspace. Alt. I put control there, but I switched control and command on Mac OS. I see. Yeah, I mean, I switch between Mac and PC as well. Like, I actually use both Mac and PC myself. So, I've definitely have had to get used to switching between the two. And it's definitely... At first, it was kind of weird, but the adjustment was pretty quick. Huh, there's an actual function key. I guess I'll put the function key here, because this is actually programmed to function. That's kind of nice. It's actually R4 too. That's kind of neat. That's actually pretty neat. Alright, let's see. Numlock. Tab. Caps lock. Enter. And I think that's it per colored mods. I think the rest is actually here. So minus, yeah, multiplication, division. I almost joined the R2GB until I decided the delays and stuff weren't worth it. Oh, I see. I mean, it definitely, yeah. Honestly, buying GMK right now is a whole trip. I still do, unfortunately, because I have a lack of self-control, to be honest. And I also kind of like I tell myself like, oh, I really do want that set, and I don't mind the wait, I guess, you know. But at the same time, to be honest with you, it's such a long wait, and it's honestly just yeah. I can't say I like it either. The choice between all black and all white HHKB? Oh yeah, it depends on whether you want legible or non-legible legends, kind of. Because on the black one, on the charcoal one, it's pretty hard to read the legends on it. It's like a very dark gray. Waiting for Peaches and Cream Light. And there's a lot of sets that we're all waiting for. I'm waiting for Dolce in particular, of course, because that's a set I had made through GMK. And then, you know, that's also been delayed quite a bit since like last October all the way through now. It's like January, so yeah. Actually, has it been that long? Yeah, it's already been. Oh shoot, I missed. Handerbite round 2? Do you join Handerbite round 2? Whittle? Yep. Yeah, that's gonna be a while until it ships. Like a really long time. Oh, these switches are actually pretty nice. I think I actually do like them looped with 205 on these ones. Even though I didn't lube the legs of these switches, I normally don't lube the legs for tactiles because it kills the tactility, but I have to say I like how they feel. But still a little too tactile for me, personally, but quite pleasant nonetheless. For brief periods at least. It sounds really good on the... I have to say, it sounds really good on the carbon fiber right now. It just sounds really nice. And carbon fiber and tactiles, I honestly think it's such a nice combo. It really makes the sound of the switches pop in a good way. Or like changes the profile a little bit of the sound the most, I'll say, compared to other plates. And it's really nice. I really like these FRL boards, but I find the length of them being disproportionate. I mean, it definitely is disproportionate, yeah. It is disproportionate for sure, because I mean, it is looks way longer than like most keyboards are because of, you know, the lack of the function room. So, yeah, no, I agree that it's something that could throw you off. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That said, I personally feel that, I mean, that's kind of like the appeal of them. So I personally would rather save space this way than this way, because I use pen and paper a lot on my desk, so saving like depth on my desk is a lot more effective in using the space more efficiently for me. So I personally prefer losing the function row, let's say. And I'm okay with having a numpad on the side while using the, like, you know, while losing this part here. So Cypher's so lightweight. It's nice though. I think that's a nice part of it. Oh man, this gray looks, it slaps with Dracula actually. I mean, right now it looks really bright because of the lighting, but let me show you. Let me like, you know, bring the board up and show you more closely. It looks really good with Dracula actually. All right, I'm gonna have to put these in a plastic bag, but I'm gonna do that later, I guess. Should we put an Artisan on this? Alright, what do I have here? But the Cipher isn't that much longer than a TKL? Yeah, we can compare. It's about the same, actually. It's maybe slightly longer than a TKL. Here. It's basically about 1U longer than a TKL here. So I have a TKL up above here, and it's basically 1U longer than a TKL, this Cipher. Just about 1U. Okay, so this is like a dark grayish sort of color, or kind of purplish almost. So even a dark purple would work, or a dark gray would work on this, I would say. Oh, this actually matches really close, I think. Oh, not quite, but okay, it's pretty good. It's still pretty good. This Potty Skull also goes really nicely, I think. I don't want a blank on there though. We have matching mystery machine drips. Oh, we do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm covering one row here, but I have these artisans right now up here. We could go with the no face one. No face MF Beluga. Kind of cute. The Gandalf Luga? Oh, the Gandalf one look nice on this, actually. A little lighter, but it looks kind of cool. You guys like that? Gandalf Luga. Maybe I'll put another corner here, actually. Let me put a separate corner. Maybe I'll use the minus key here. I'll lose the minus key and put one more here in the corner. I think I'm gonna put a Amelia would look good too. I mean, switch these around. I guess the Amelia would look better there, I guess. Not sure. That copper Moai? Moai, where's the Moai? Huh? That's the Moai. The copper? You might be referring to something else then. Hold up. Left hand, top row, that's the Moai. Oh, copper is in color. Oh, I see. Huh. Lilac Kiwi. Oh, the Lilac Kiwi. Lilac Kiwi matches it's a much lighter color though, so I don't think so. Oh, this actually would this will look kind of nice. A little blesk here would blend in really nicely. I'm torn. There's a few keycaps here that I can think of. This one. That would fit kind of nicely in this corner here. This one. This is too dark. This is pretty much black. It's pitch black. No, that's too light either. E1? Or A, B, C, D, E? Oh, I mean, you mean this. Just take away all 4 keys on the right side at this point. Flex it up. Okay, fine. So we all do just this part here. Actually, yeah, I guess that would probably make more sense. Not the Moai. 6B on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B. Who needs alphas? Just get rid of them. All right, let's just pick 4. All right, so let me see. Kind of comes close to color wise. think this one is a little too light for this today. So I think between these, the Zorb is good. Yeah, I recently got that actually. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna do Popsy. This guy. And then actually no. Let's take this in between now. I think I want sculpts closer to the corners than the edges. I mean than the center parts, so maybe do 1, 2. Oh, it looks kinda off though. And the music is a little too short for this. So maybe I should switch this over. Maybe do a gradient. Oh, C5 on the right. C5. It's pretty dark. I think it's like black. So I think it might look a little too dark. I mean, this is actually kind of dark too, actually, this one. So actually, I think it might be better to use like these. Like this, something like this. Something like that. All right. I think that looks okay. It's not matched. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some weird comments on Reddit, I guess. From that dude. Remember that dude? Was like, what was it? What was it again? Oh yeah. So someone on Reddit called me a transvestite for not matching my Artisan color and my keyboard. Strange comment. But it was very strange and kind of cringe. I don't know. Do you want me to link it to you? I thought it was like the weirdest thing. I was like, huh? I was just like, but do you actually know what the meaning of the word is? I don't think so. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think you know what it means. Some weird people in the community. Yeah, it's on the Mode 80 post, but it's so weird. People are really bizarre. Just casual toxic intolerance because of keycaps. I mean, you know how some people are a little too quick to say things. Let me mismatch the cable too on purpose. Oh god, the cable's black instead of gray. Gasp. I love it. Diego, you don't get MK? Oh dude, this is why I don't post even on mechanical keywords. If I posted on r/mechanical keywords, I would get actually flat. It'll be like, oh, this guy keeps posting these keywords, so expensive, blah blah blah. He must be really irresponsible. He's an addict, needs a psychiatrist or some shit. There's like people doing that kind of stuff out there. It's really weird. They're just trying to be offensive. I know. They're just trying to put whatever fancy words they know, which is kind of weird. Anyway. I just thought it was a very strange experience to have though. So can you experiment and post once to see what shit they say? I mean, do you think they'll comment again? I mean, if they do comment again, I'll be amused by it. I mean, I was amused already. I was just laughing. I was just like, what a strange comment. I was like, huh. Woke up seeing this weird comment on my Reddit profile, or like on one of my posts. Thought it was like the weirdest thing. Domaru, hello hello. Okay, let's stop the music for a second there. And let's see if I can hear this myself. Okay. Alright. What keycaps are those? This is GMK Dracula. GMK Dracula with Nightmode modifiers, which is the monochromatic ones instead of the accented ones. Actually, is this a little too bright? Actually, no, that's even brighter. Is that better? That kind of might look a little. I think that's more accurate to what I'm currently looking at in front of my eyes. So, all right, let's give it a shot, shall we? Oh yeah, let's turn this off. And give me one sec. Give me one sec. Yeah. Okay. All right, so here we have a Cipher with we have Lilac tactile switches with 2.5 on a carbon fiber plate, full carbon fiber, Deskeys films on the switches, and GMK Dracula for keycaps. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, that space bar sounds really good. It's actually deeper than I thought it would be as well. I actually think it sounds much deeper than I thought it would be. I actually thought it would be a lot kind of like higher pitch, a lot louder because of the lilacs, but kind of sounds really deep with this plate. Actually kind of really nice. 205 doing work, yeah, 205 doing work for sure. And I also think there's a bit of roominess to the case that kind of adds to it. But I didn't lube like super thick, but it actually does sound much more muted and much more kind of like deeper than I thought, yeah, pitch wise. But yeah, it's pretty good. Let me try it one more time. Actually, oh, Whittle saying Thawky. Oh my god. Whittle. Gasp. Maybe after this. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I'll let it slide. How's it feel? It actually feels really nice. I actually thought these lilacs would be a lot would feel a lot more tactile and kind of like very heavy on the return, but I think it's also because like maybe it's because I did lube with 205 that they maybe have kind of felt a little like feel like they glide a little more. But I didn't touch the front legs, which is kind of funny. But they actually don't feel nearly as tactile. Actually, I would say it's a little less. Like it's not like the T1s or the Zelio V2s where they feel very pretty harsh, or like Holy Pandas, right? Pretty harsh. So not as harsh as that. Actually, it feels really nice. And as far as like the bottoming out on the plate, it's pretty pleasant. It's like typical top mount, but just like overall like soft enough, like, you know, not tiring is what I kind of feel. It doesn't feel tiring for me. Big fan. I think I could use this. I could use this like often and feel like it's pretty nice to use for general use. Yeah. Is it okay to lube tactile switches 205? Yes. Just the only thing is you can use any lube you want, but the thing about lubing tactile switches is you don't want to put lube on the stem legs, on the front part. The front part of the switch, right, has those little legs that kind of stick out from the rest. Those are the those are what give the tactile bump to the switch, to the tactile switch. If you lube those, you'll kill the tactility like quite a bit. You'll either kill it completely or partially, but a good amount. The thicker the lube, probably the worse that is. So yeah, I personally would avoid doing. I actually avoid it completely in general. I pretty much only lube the side and like the back part of the stem, but that's about it. So yeah. All right. So here's the mods for those who want to hear it. But yeah, kind of like Ergo Clear like I guess a little bit of that. But this one's a little I think the tactile leaf on this one's kind of maybe bent. I might have to check the switch leaf on this one. But overall, really nice. Really nice. I think this is very nice. Just lube the rails in the bottom housing. I actually don't even lube the bottom housing anymore these days. I only touch the stem. But no, I like this. I mean, first of all, I like the layout. Layout I think is very intuitive. You know, numpad right here. One thing is, I do miss having the function key right here, where like in the Blackboard you do have the space to have the function key here. But you do still have it here, so you do still have access to function row stuff. Well, I mean, you already have dedicated arrow keys, so that's fine, and you can map this to other shortcuts. But other than that, like the layout is really nice, kind of like basically 60% with arrow keys and numpad, right? the nav cluster is completely gone, which, I mean, if you miss, you still have a functional layer to work with. So that part is kind of nice. But yeah, numpad right here. So, you know, you still get basically the full experience of a numpad with a slightly, you know, half size 0 key. That might be the only one thing. But overall very nice. The color is great on the case. One thing I actually kind of noticed why you know, those alignment pegs on the case were actually so big. They're like kind of lengthy, and they had a bit of like they're actually like kind of thicker than the actual hole that they like are supposed to slot into. But it's because they actually kind of friction fit into the top case, so the alignment is actually pretty tight, and so like the case is pretty much. Okay, are we back yet? Oh my god, that's very frustrating. At least my PC restarts really fast. It maybe took like what, a minute, but yeah, it's just extra frustrating to experience this. Just midstream, that's the thing that's frustrating about it. Other than that, it's fine. Was that your PSU? I don't know. They're just random restarts. I actually don't even know whether it's a PSU or not. Like, it might still happen after I replace the PSU. I don't know that yet. So hopefully it is a PSU and I just get a warranty replacement and it all goes fine. Hopefully that's it, and you know, we don't have to battle this anymore. So that's my hope. But yeah, I don't know what the exact reason is for that. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, I'll figure it out at some point. Thank you for your... Are you reaching your watts limit? No, not at all. I actually have a... So I actually have a an interruptible power supply, right? And I look at the... I check the wattage. It's not even using... It's barely pulling power. Like, it's not pulling that much. So there's like, it's not hitting any close to like the 850 that the PSU is rated for. I don't know, it's weird. I mean, it should be more than enough overhead on that. So, and yeah, sure, let's get some views on the board for sure. All right. Alright, so here we have our board. Here we have the Cipher from Cable Car Designs. Very nice. GMK Dracula on it. There's the front. Nice and clean. Seams are very nice and clean. Like, you can still see the seams, but it's not like, you can't really feel them. They're just it's like a really well aligned case. Just very, very clean. The back and every aspect of it is just very, very cleanly done. The bottom, just very simple. It just says Cipher in one corner. Has 4 bump-ons, 8 screws to tighten it up. Side profile, you know. Here's the side profile. You know. Looks pretty simple, right? So yeah, it's like a very no frills, and no weight, no fancy things going on, but just very functional board. Top mount has these indicator holes for lock indicators or whatever you program that to be. But yeah, no, it's nice and light too. It's nice and simple. I'm kind of curious how much it weighs. So let me actually get the scale. Alright, so this board weighs... Okay. Yep, I was right. Almost 3 pounds. Not even. 2 pounds and 13.6 ounces, which ends up being 1,300 grams, 1.3 kilograms built. So super light, really nice. Aboard this light is actually like you could take this to work and to and from work, and it wouldn't be hard to do so. Yeah, no, it's great. I like how simple it is, and the weight is just the right amount, I think, for a board like this, which it doesn't have weight. It's just the aluminum case. Nothing crazy about it. But yeah, no, quite lovely. Yeah, not super loud. Also, it doesn't have like a very... So one thing I do notice is like it's a very tight kind of assembly, right? So there's not too much space in there. It doesn't really sound that hollow per se. I mean, some people have different tolerances for that, but... Oh, this... Oh, that's normal. Okay. But yeah, this doesn't sound like weird or anything at all. Like, you know, like it doesn't sound odd or kind of like off to me. So I like it. Yeah, so the board was, it has had 2 rounds, I think, right? It has had 2 different rounds for the Cipher. I'm not sure if it's coming back anytime soon, but I think the next project for cable car designs is actually a TKL board called Phoenix. So if you look up West Foxtrot's posts on Keycap, 3 rounds. Oh, there you go, 3 rounds. Okay, that's quite a few now. 3 rounds is a lot, actually. Yeah, no, that's. I mean, popular for good reason. Very work-friendly layout, IMO, and just light, simple. It works. Really, nothing much to say about it, like as in nothing bad. It's just functional. It's just a very functional keyboard. And this gray looks gray and black seems to look very good with GMK Dracula, is what I've noticed. GMK Dracula, I personally think it's very underrated, as in, oh well, no, because it is a very highly rated set. But I remember when people like first received the set and were like, oh my god, the alphas are super blue. But the more I look at it, and the more I've seen the posts and photos of it, and of course I've taken some photos myself, and I see it in person, right? The gray is pretty decently gray for the alphas. Like there definitely is a tone of blue, but it's not like, yeah, I think that was a little over exaggerated when people first got it. It's a lot better with the Nightmode mods and normal mods. I mean, it all is, yeah, that's all personal taste. But yeah, Nightmode definitely looks cleaner. Definitely not as attention detracting as the colored ones. But I mean, if you're into the IDE theme, right? I think the colored mods are a nice touch. So, but yeah, I guess that's what it is. Solarized denim. Oh yeah, speaking of Solarize, I think DCS Solarize is also ending, right? The group buy for DCS Solarize is ending pretty soon. I don't think I'm gonna purchase DCS Solarize, actually. I'm not very sure I will. Mainly because I already have GMK Solarize Dark, and I know it's not the same, but I also don't want to go too far beyond the budget for the month. You know, this month is pretty packed with stuff. So, but yeah. So next build is actually gonna be the 60% cousin of the Cipher. It's called the Prophet. It's by the same maker, the same designer. Cable Car Designs, West Foxtrot, right? I actually have a Prophet myself. So you can bring mine out. The other one is over there. But here's my own Prophet. So basically, it's a nice 60%. Similar, kind of, you know, nothing complicated about it. It's just, oops. It's just a 60%, no weight. But what's interesting about the Prophet is it's not top mount. I thought you sold yours. No, I didn't sell. I didn't sell the profit. No. I put the profit up for the subathon, but we didn't hit the goal, so it ended up staying. Here's a profit. So profit, nice and simple case. One thing that's interesting about the profit is it's seamless, of course. The seams are in the bottom rather. No weight again. It comes in HKB, win keyless, and win key, I believe. Left side USB port for that. And what's interesting about this is that it uses this plate mechanism or plate method, like mounting method called pin mount. But basically, there's these little pins on the bottom case, and the plate basically sits flush right at the edge of the case. So basically, it's like exactly just the right thickness and like just the right height, and basically just sits nice and easy on the bottom part, and the top just kind of goes right on top without actually sandwiching it and pressing the plate down, because it's like just the right measurement. And so yeah, so this is the profit, and this is what we'll be building next time. Although next time, you know, I think it's a different color probably, but yeah, profit 60%. That's what I'll be building next time. I think this one has these are H1s. I think mine has H1s. It's either H1s or I think these are H1 switches. But yeah, very nice, lovely board. What's sus about the USB port other than it being left-sided? I haven't had any issues with the USB port, but maybe other people have. What plate? Mine has a polypropylene plate, PP plate. That's a plastic plate. Oh yeah. About to unbox Protos. Oh, very nice. Fun times. Fun times, dude. Yep, PB. Oh yeah, chat's gone. My bad. Yeah. For those watching the VOD, sorry, disable chat for a second. I really when I was showing the board. But again, here's our Cipher. All right. I guess I'm done for tonight. I don't really have much else to show. For those, I know that there are some people waiting for me to get the hero from Monoke. That hasn't arrived yet. I'm still waiting for the packages. So yeah, that you should probably expect until next week. So it'll definitely happen before the group buy ends. The stream for hero, the Monoke hero. 65%, right? Yeah, you probably will catch me like on the 20th or something like that for a stream. That one should be fun. One more typing test? Sure, why not? And then we can call it a night. Alright, so here goes one more typing test. Again, this is the Cipher Lilac tactile switches on a carbon fiber plate. These are Lube with 205 grade 0, these switches, and with Deskeys films. Oh, actually, maybe Deskeys films is also helping with the muting of the switches a decent bit, because I know that people say that about Deskeys films. But yeah. Alright. shoutouts. And that's it. Yo, Mr. Chicagoan, thank you so much for converting your Prime Gaming sub to Tier 1 sub. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for your sub. But yeah. Do you lube the leg of the switches? I did not lube any of the legs of the switches. No. I pretty much never lube the leg of the tactile switch. Yeah. For tactile switches, I almost never lube the leg. The front leg. Yeah, pretty much never. For linears I do, but for tactiles I don't. All right. Well then, there it is, my friends. Okay, let's check who to raid, I guess. Pretty much done for the night. Let's see what we have, who we have here currently live. Let's see, I see Miss Patty with an AV3 rebuild. Shinjin Wang. I see Mr. Lolstacks doing a unicorn build. Yura playing some Sims 4. Actually, I stopped by Yura's stream the other night. She was playing Sims 4 and it was like the funniest shit ever. If you wanna watch someone play Sims 4, it's pretty fun. I see Keep Noob doing a Discipline 65. And I think that's it for keyboards. Yeah, I think that's all I see for keywords. So yeah, we have 69 audience. Nice. Patty? Yeah, we could go raid Patty. We haven't raided Patty in a bit, I think, right? Sure. So, you could go raid Patty. Alright, well, that's all I have for tonight, friends. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry about the interruptions, that's just technical difficulties that I'm having right now. I hope that I will be able to resolve those soon. Yeah. It's actually been hindering my work too, so it's been pretty annoying. But alright, let's go raid Patty. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll be busy at least until Thursday, so I think next stream will be either Thursday night. Actually, I'm not sure. Might be Thursday night, or if not, maybe Friday. But yeah, I'll catch you guys probably closer to the end of the week or the weekend itself. So yeah. All right. I don't really have a raid message for tonight, but I'll just say lightning raid. Actually, no, it's okay. I think I'll just say what I have to say, but I don't really have much to spam on Patty's stream right now. I hope you all have a good one at Patty's. She's currently doing an AV3 rebuild. Still working on it seems. And yeah, I hope you all have a good night, a good rest of your week. I'll catch you guys either online or on the next stream. Feel free to check out my socials for any photos and posts and whatnot. But other than that, hasta la vista. See you later, friends.